Yeah. Yeah, it look like you in a some type of competition with me who are gonna make it first, you know. Me I watch you, you know. Me I watch you, you know. Me I watch you, you know, laugh at me. Make we see who are gonna win this. Make we see who are gonna win this. Cause you know them saying, no, the race is not for the swift, but who can endure. So your endurance upon the line. Uh-huh. Lord, welcome, laugh at me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And the spice is in. And the spice is in. And the spice is in. The spice is in. And the spice is in. The spice is in. The spice is in. Let me stop. Wagwan. Welcome. Whoa, we have one for you today. We have one for Uno today. If a sus Uno want, a sus Una go get. If a sus Uno want, a sus Una go get. If a sus Uno want, a sus Una go get. Give them the sus. Watch the sus. Look the sus. Pass the sus. Over there, so. Fling the sus. Over here, so. We have the sus. Oh, God. You know, I get hamped when I see my peoples. Let's go. Let's get it on. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. We have made it to another Friday. Run with this sauce. Pass this sauce. Give me this sauce. Laugh at me. Don't start me. Me no love sauce, but me I give you sauce today. When this sauce come, me run left it, but we are run to it and we are go pass it. Pass this sauce. Pass this sauce. No, son, Nikki, don't do it. You know you can't dance. Like yesterday. Was it yesterday, right? Rael, we're at the store. We're at the mall. And Rael, the music is playing. What you got? Jesus, pass the gut. Give me the gut. Hide the gut. Suck in the gut. Anyways, yesterday, you see? To me at the love handles them. Why we start where my pants them all the way up here, so now? Jesus, a real mother. Look like a real big woman. No, Father. Let's do this. Merciful Father. Draw the pants all over me gut now. No, sir. But yeah, yesterday we're at the mall and the song is playing. What song was playing, Ray? I don't even remember. And this is Rael. What did I do, Ray? Like him. You know that white man move? What was he doing? What was he doing? Yeah.
What the heck is that pointing? Just something with his foot. Like tap dance.
And I go to him. I go, all right. I'm a son. I'm feeling embarrassed. I'm like, okay, come, son. I had to hug him. I'm like, come, baby. Don't worry. Yeah, mommy have two left foot. Don't worry. All right, white man. All right, Mr. White Man. Oh, God. No rhythm. Nothing. Just. And him answered, son. I was crying. Literally. Something talking about me a dance. Ray'll get the no dancing jeans from me, okay? At least his two older brothers could dance. Because when they were younger, and guess what? They had a little channel and a little group. What was the group called? What? Styles Crew. Was it Styles Crew or One Styles Crew? Styles Crew. What you on this about? Yeah, I get memories, eh? Yeah, get Styles Crew. So oh my gosh, I used to just sit and watch him, especially him. That big one there. His brother could dance, the second one, because, little brother follow big brother and, learning. And we moved to this city called Waterloo, and they met up with an older guy, older than them, few years. And he was into the dancing real good too. So he, had them and some other neighborhood kids, and they would practice. They would even perform for their middle school. Remember? Yeah, they performed at one of the ceremonies that they had there. And trust me, these guys, the two older ones, they were very active when they're younger. And not only dancing, when they get on a skateboard, they do the tricks. Especially the younger one was the skateboard fanatic. Remember? He was like, my second born, he loves skateboarding. So trust me, they're good. Flip the board and all of them things, like, they were good. Every minute them is in my garage, I make pure nice with the dancing. All I hear is good. And I had a camcorder those times. Those big camcorders. Not like we have cell phone now and just, you know what I mean? And trust me, couldn't find my camcorder because they always have it. But I used to enjoy watching them. Him do all of these moving into some things they used to do with the hand and bringing the bucket. Boy, no sir, just sit down and watch like handicap to them things there. Friday sauce, Saturday sauce, all week. No, just today Friday. Don't get too used to it, okay? Welcome, Evangelist Celia. Welcome, Mackie, my mommy, internet momsy. Laugh at me, just there, laugh after me as always. You come out yesterday. Oh, me? Yeah, I go outside. Yeah, I go out. Yeah. Girl, I'm out almost every day, okay? These kids have me going like, trust me, it ain't easy being a single mom, okay? I'm always out. Make me tell you that. So when you see me in my bed, just chilling, leave me alone. Alright? I don't care what nobody has to say. They can talk all they want. I do what I gotta do, and then I'm in my bed like, thank you, Lord Jesus. Let me get the remote. Let's see what's on this box. Which movie am I gonna watch today? Leave me alone. Let me be, okay? The peaceful me. Oh, and I don't know, sus, like some of them grab up them phone and, yo, Michelle, you know here we're going with the one, Tisha. Yeah, baby love, the boy left her again. You get me? That ain't me, okay? But today, we gonna talk about it because, I'm here to tell you, see, when you're a loving person and you have a good heart, sometimes we allow some monitoring spirits in our life. Jesus. And I'm going to give you the story of that such time when that was going on a rampant. I mean, they just have to cut it loose. I just had to shut it down. But before we really get into it, let's welcome everyone. All right? Hey, sis. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much. You're able to join. I saw you sent me a WhatsApp message. Couldn't get to it. I'm here, labrishing. I'm going to talk more about labrishing today. But stick around, girl. We got some story time. Today's story time. Put in the chat, hashtag story time, sus time, story and sus time. Okay? And if you don't understand and you want a little clarity, or you want me to slow down a little bit, just say so, okay? We are an interactive group over here. We're growing, small, growing, but we're getting there, okay? And I love the fact that I can interact with you guys and you guys could encourage me along and, we have a nice personal conversation, all right? So I love it like this. Present Miss, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Mackie. Laugh at me. Welcome. Thanks for always being here, ready to welcome me. And Evangelist Celia, God bless. Guys, if you haven't yet visited Evangelist Celia's platform, please, story time, sis. Just put up on a screen, the way my motor fly, I drink tea. But story time. Hashtag story time. Let's do this. Story time. Hashtag up. Same so. Right? You look beautiful, sis. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Of course, sis. God is good. God is good. God is doing that. But I understand you. Faith without works is, you know what? And yes, God is good all the time. I'm doing that. I have to take care of myself. Sometimes we get too preoccupied taking care of others and, you know, up and down doing so much for others, especially if you have children and you don't take any time for yourself. So I make sure to do that. But thank you so much for reminding me of that. We've made it to another Friday and we are blessed to be here. Not everyone made it today. A lot of people, you know, didn't get up this morning. So first we have to thank God. Thanks be to God. We made it. We're able to congregate here today. Congregate here today and enjoy a Friday evening just communicating and having a good old time, even though we're going to be talking about sus. But guys, today we're talking about some spirits, right? Some individuals that we allow inside of our lives, inside of our homes at times. And because of our loving, like I said, our loving and welcoming spirit, we are not aware of the spirit that they carry because we're so open, you know, and we're forgiving and we don't try to discriminate. But guess what? We need to. I learned that the hard way. I learned it the hard way. And I got, I would say, in the middle, down to the 3/4. But thank God, I wasn't fully engulfed with it. You get me? Exactly. A giver, healer. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that we're friends. I love you, girl. Love you, Shell. Yeah. And I met Shelly off of Marketplace just by buying wigs. You see those beautiful wigs that you see? Short and spicy. Yeah, me buy them for short and spicy. That's up. One of my wig them, a short and spicy wig. Yeah. When she come from Jamaica and she said she wants some wig, she come a foreign. She soon make an appearance, you know. Short and Spicy soon come and say hi to you guys, okay? My twin sister, Short and Spicy, yeah. You guys remember her, right? My twin? Yeah, that get married to the white man. I know she's a Canadian citizen. Yeah. She soon come back. She have too much fun. She's living the life, the Canadian life. Because she said she was determined that she's not going back to Jamaica. All right? So, yes, she's a Canadian now. So, she's coming to visit me sometime in the summer, I think, or who knows, with her schedule, you know? Busy living the rich life. Find a rich white man. So, you know? But yeah, Shelly is where I got the wigs for her. So yeah, Shelly and I met that way and we have remained close friends because we have good hearts, you know, like she's saying right there. So yeah, all of that Shelly said and more. So we welcome certain individuals in our lives, in our homes at times. Well, when you see them show you who they are, and when you hear them say it for themselves, please believe them. Monitoring spirits, mix up and blender, as we would call it in Jamaica. Bad mind individuals, jealous, envious. Mighty goodness, what's the other word? So much word. Jealous. We said it already, though. Yeah, I just have to say that part. But sometimes we don't catch on, like I said, because we are happy go lucky and, whatever. You get me? When you see them envying and even talking about their friends and the lives that their friends are living, especially if their friends seem to be in a happy relationship or in a relationship where things are not working that great, but when they speak about it, it's as if they're talking as if, oh, me, that can't happen to me, or nobody can do that to me, or I wouldn't allow that to happen to me, or she, EDIOT, for letting that person, or he is such and such, for letting stuff like that happen to them. Be careful. When they always have something negative to say about either your situation or their friend's situation, relationship, be careful around them. When they always have a story to tell you of how much of a, basically, you know, boss above the rest, certain things can't happen with them. Be careful. Them chat everybody business, them chat them friend business, but their business, they talk about it as if, water it down like, yeah, them are going, but already me have it under control, basically. Like, I have it under control, can't play with me, blah, 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 blah. Finding some reason to pop up at your house or pop up at your house unannounced. Them pop up at their friends or at people's house. Them just pop up. When I see them pack up all a bag and pan and find your yard. Or make up some reason. And then with your good heart, yeah, come on. Don't be so welcoming of any and every spirit in your home. Take it from me. Okay? You might think, oh no, this one is all right, or no. Take it from me. All right? They talk about their friend's spouse and everything that goes wrong in that friend's relationship. But they're so tight with their friend, Them and their friend is like this. But when they're talking to you about their friend and what's going on in the friend's relationship, it's as if, do you say that to your friend about what you think about their spouse or what's going on in their relationship? You can bring them. You're being stalked. I didn't know I was being stalked, Shirley. I was being stalked. Yes, them did a pre me. Them did a pre me, Jesus. Them did a pre me. Them did a pre me. I me never know. But me I gonna tell you how it come to. Jesus have mercy on us. Them did a pre me, Shelley. And them a pre everybody. Them pre everybody. Everybody them did a pre but themselves. And for them relationship. And for them life. We are rotten. We are sore foot. Whew. They're Satan's workers. They're imposters. They will tell you No, they're just like that. Them not work. They're not getting no better. Yes. Story and story about who they know from who they don't know, from who they run with, from who they don't run with, from what they did, from what they didn't do. And you sitting down there just soaking it all up and not listening to know that these people are telling you exactly who they are. Sometimes I wonder, but Nikki, them did I tell you right there? They were telling you right there. How come you didn't get it? So why are you shocked that they're doing the same thing to you? Guys, remember, sometimes the older you get, that's when you start wisening up. Thank you, Evangelist Celia. Sometimes you're innocent to certain things, and you just think you're being a good friend or a good listener. And there you are coaching like you're big time, like you're some big time counselor or therapist. Always in the counseling. And you not go school for get no degree. You don't have associate. What is that what they call it? Associate degree or any of those? But you sit down, boy. You're having therapy session. Story time together. The time with the story evangelist. But thank you. Story up. We soon get to the story. I'm just giving you guys the lead up. They're envious of your relationship and you don't even know it. They are envious of what is going on, the good things about your relationship. They act as if they hate. HATE. Let me use the word, spell it instead of actually coming out with it because YouTube, you know already. But what it is that they are envious of what they think your position is in your spouse's life. According to them, you are loved. And when they see a lengthy time period of you being with your spouse, they are envious of that longevity because they want it for themselves. And they don't know how to come out and say it. So they try to say everything that's negative to deter you from the relationship that you're in. Especially if you're married and they're coming around and seeing your partner, your husband, your wife. They're monitoring spirits. They carry the evil eye, watching your relationship, waiting for the doom, and doing anything to manipulate the situation. Trust me, I've been there. They're secretly working on destroying your relationship. Even friendships. They cause friction between you and your partner, between you and your other friends. They have a satanic mandate to carry out. They are the devil's advocates. And you know what they say? Misery loves company. Not to say they have the sole responsibility of making your relationships work. No. That's between you and the person you're in a relationship with. Either it be business, friendship, whatever. Intimate. You get me? But their part is to add as much disruption as possible. And I hear some me I talk about. I'm talking about real life experience. Been there, done that. Okay? So now, on to the part where we know I wait pan for here. Associate degree. Like up the live, guys. See it running across? That's what this banner is for. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell for new uploads and live stream. So like up and share it out, guys. Get some more people in here. But we're going to talk. But exactly, Shelly, associate degree is getting your high school diploma at college? Really? I thought that was getting like post-secondary. Nikki, I didn't know you're a twin. Yeah, man. Yes, Evangelist. I'm Nikki, but short and spicy, my twin. Yeah. Girl come up from Jamaica and come and just fly our way. I don't know which breeze land or palm me wait name there. My YouTube platform. Well, I talk up to my friend them. Pure color wigs she wear. I'm going with things. She brawling. Ghetto. She had the ghetto part of me. Yeah. Mother have two away, but we are not the same. We are identical, but me a bald and she a wig. I hear. And me have the children them. And because I have 4, she said me have the lot. So she not have none. So she said me have for she and her. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, she come Canada now. She should find one white man and married. And I live the happy rich life. Yes, Evangelist Celia. No one talk about she no more, but can't talk about she. Me have a headache instant. When you meet her, you will see who she is. Not like me. Total ghetto girl. But yes, guys, let's get into the story. Right? We're going to talk about a story of a few ladies that I came in contact with. Mighty God help me, Lord Jesus. Let me tell this story with all the knowledge that I have, with a calm, spirit, and not get too much into my feelings, and get to what I'm saying about these monitoring spirits and Jezebel spirits that we have in this world, wandering around, going around to destroy individuals and their relationship. And the fact that it's not just a female, males carry that spirit as well. Yeah. Okay? So we're going to call this group of men male, I should say, because one of them was my baby father, is my baby father. One of them are the baby father, and him 2 friends. We're going to call them BTS. And when I was thinking of talking about this, I said to myself, and I said it out loud, TBS. And then, Rael said, that sounds like the group. If you switch it around, it could be BTS. And I'm like, what? What's BTS? And he said, a male group. Singers, whatever. And I said, yes. It's the initials of their nicknames. These 3 fellas. Right? So I'm gonna make it BTS. I had a good old laugh with it. Sometimes we have to take some of the things we go through and laugh about it, right? So BTS, BTS, they're good too. Them three, me don't know where to call them. Me don't know if I call them. Me don't know if I call them, but it's just because of the initials of their names, their nicknames. Father help me. So the S is my baby father, and the T is his friend, and the B is his friend as well. B and T are S's friend, but B and T only are acquaintances of each other, or you'd say jail buddies, through S, which is my baby father. So S is friends with T and S is friends with B. But B and T know each other from S. So for me, baby father, Mr. S, he's the one, I guess, who have them acquainted. SBT, no, BTS, the group name. Stick with it, laugh at me. BTS. Don't get me confused. I have an appointment at 6, Nikki, so I'm going to have to. No problem. Thank you for showing up, Evangelist Celia. I welcome you. Thank you, guys. Guys, go over to Evangelist Celia's platform. She's a woman of God, and she's very, very prophetic. Okay? She has a lot of great content on her platform. Go subscribe and stick around and, join her on the journey. I'll rewatch what I missed out on. Okay? No problem. Love you. Thank you for showing up. So BTS. Yeah. Okay, mama. All right, we get it clear? B is a friend of S. T is a friend of S. S a me baby father. All right. Oi, them a come now. Ime. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna make my son come because I'm on a YouTube live right now. He's at the door. He's just gonna come to the door and grab it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Raheem! Ian! Ime! It's only him and I as the bigger ones here. The other two, them, one day at work and one day at street. Go grab that at the door for me, please. Thank you. So yes, guys. These guys are friends and acquaintances. But you have one girl where is very much acquainted with all three of them. All three of them. And when I say acquainted, it's not just talking and know each other. She fling herself around, and she's been with all three of them. She's been with S, my baby father, when I only had my firstborn. I wasn't aware of that. It's after the fact, and I'll tell you how it came about. She's been with, no, let's not give it all like that. Let's start. So my baby father was incarcerated with these other two guys. So S was incarcerated with B and T. And Kim was T's girlfriend at this particular time. So my baby father made a connection or something. What would you call it? Got us to know each other. We would travel on the bus together and go see them because it's him and his friend, right? That is in there. And his friend's girlfriend, whatever. So introductions. Yes. Introduced us. And when he introduced us and I spoke to her on the phone and everything, I spoke back to him a little bit after. And he's letting me know that when he spoke to her again, he didn't call her, his friend T called, and then, he's right beside his friend so he could talk to her, whatever. So his friend called and whatever, and he spoke to the girl again, and he's letting me know that she's gonna say to him, "Oh, that one yeah sound fresh. This one sounds fresh. It sounds like a freshie. I sound like a freshie." Her first time speaking to me and hearing me talk or whatever. And and I said to him, "Huh?" Because I was like, "What does that matter to her? How I sound or whatever, right?" And you know me, I'm a bit, you know, when I feel something is off, that's a spirit that I have. I question things. And that seemed a little too personal. You don't know me, you just met me. We're supposed to know each other because we're going to be going up together and they're friends and whatever. Your boyfriend is my baby father's friend, and you know what I mean? They're always together there and all of that stuff. So why is it so important? Why are you on me so much already initially? So you know what me said to him? How is she? Where you know her from? Or why is she so interested in? Because I think other stuff were said too, and I don't remember them now, but that part, came back to me right now. So I said to him, why is it so important to her? You ever sleep with her? Have you ever been intimate with her? And that's where it came out. So I'm gonna click now and say, okay, okay. So you hit it first, and now your friend is so-called wifing it up. They're in you know, a committed or seem to be relationship. And like I said, it was after the fact he said that to me. Because I don't like say I want to befriend anybody my partner has ever been with intimately. You know what I mean? Like, ew, creepy. You get what I'm saying? But it was after the fact he gave me that information. And I didn't say anything to her about that. So now, we're traveling back and forth, going up there, come back on the bus. We take the bus. There's a bus that brings family members of inmates to go up there, and we'd see each other and whatever. But we would talk on the phone and stuff. She would talk about what's going on there, and I would see her, and just stuff like we came more acquainted till I started to like her. I started to like her. Her background is Jamaican. She was born in Canada, but her mom is Jamaican, whatever. So I'm not gonna lie, I started to like the girl. I didn't see her as a threat because she's with his friend. But then I realized, like, this girl wanted to tell me about the relationship she had with my baby father. And I was like, I'm not interested. Like, you know what I mean? How when they lived at a certain place, the place like Falstaff, when he lived there, that's when it happened. Or no. The mall that was close to where he used to live when I just met him, and movie Tuesday, and she remember going there, and him coming to her house, and like, could you keep that information to yourself? Mind you, I'm trying not to think too much of this because I'm not in that space right now. It's not happening now, right? It happened before. I wasn't aware of it, but now I'm aware of it. And it's like, I feel like I'm in a tight spot. Like, really? Should I really be hearing that this guy cheated on me with this girl when I had my firstborn? And now me and this girl are friends. Like, how ill is this though? But then in the next tone, I'm thinking, but she's with this guy. She's with T. So, you know, it's the past. And but at them careless crosses, Nisha, I went through. being involved with this person. And when you tell him about it, I didn't tell you to be friends with the girl. I didn't tell, you guys supposed to know each other like a narcissist would. You get what I'm saying? Like a narcissist would. Right? So anyways, I don't really listen to I cut it. I don't want to hear nothing, I cut it, the conversation, any kind of history or what. I don't want to hear that. Like, and first of all, why would she want to tell me about why I would, like, aren't you with his friend right now? Like, but just to show you, because he had let me know this girl has him up, because just like what a narcissist does, them recycle, they ghost you. So he ghosted her, right? He got a one whatever, used her for whatever he could at that moment, and then he ghosted her. So even though she's with his friend now, it's like she still had some type of feelings, either resentment toward him or have him up, or that's what he would say, right? Right? So whatever. Tried not to get involved in that. Try to keep my head leveled. Okay? She would also let me know that the friend that he has, so she's with T, right? She would let me know later on down in this relationship, acquaintance, friend, whatever relationship her and I had, that another individual that my baby father knows, this is B now, she always had a crush on B from she was young, say high school days. And they just didn't get a chance to get involved intimately. I'm like, okay. I don't know what happened with her and T while he's incarcerated. But B was not incarcerated. B was out of jail. And she came upon B at a club, at a party. And one thing led to the other. And she just, oops, and fell on B's privates. She was walking and just, oops, I'm sorry. Is that you? Okay. Okay. And that took place. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? For real? She's like, yeah, and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Mr. Fred Fishy. Because it didn't seem like she was worried. She was making it look like they were on a break, or her and T was on a break or whatever. And I'm like, what is me in a door, father? I know my business. Lips are sealed. I know my business. But guess what? I think B end up getting in trouble, and he's brought back to jail with TNS. So the BTS know, or whatever. But B told S, which is my baby father. So B told S what took place with Miss Kim, doorknob, and S told T. Because remember, B and T are only acquaintances because of S. But S are friends with the two. So B go pinch S and tell S. And S go pinch T and tell T. And T go pinch back Kim and tell her, say, yo, I know what happened, with you and B. Jeez, all heck broke loose now. And who in the middle of it? Why is Kim calling me and telling me, oh, your baby father chat too much. Duh-duh-duh. You know that your baby father go and tell T that I slept with B and da-da-da-da-da. Him laba. She start calling him laba. Him laba him more, laba him more too much. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there and hearing all my baby father, my bonononos baby father at the time. He was my bonononos. I've on the ring and everything. So you know me sit on there. I hear say my bonononos baby father. I go bring come, carry news. And how him chat too much and him a laba and yeah, him go flap him tail. Go flap him tail. Or should I say go flap him long balls them. He like a girl, go flap him balls and go lap him tail. And go tell T mix up. Huh? Because he's saying he owes him. It's his friend. But even though it's his other friend that told him about it, him can't keep him out. And as you guys can see, not even in a few relationship, him can't keep him out. Because everything, that's the only reason why mama get to attack me so much. Every single thing we're going in our life, him go labadoosh, labash, labish, labrish, laba him mouth to her. No matter what you tell him, don't tell your mother nothing about me, don't tell your mother me busy with this. Everything him go really laba. And it's only when I went through it, I realized, you know, so that girl I did not tell truth, that boy are really laba, you know. He's worried about me talking now and on YouTube and sharing out and talking about the evil that I went through. If he gets a whole relationship, him never stop labrish everything out of our life and go sit down with girl and labrish. If he gets a him bring on the name laba. But at that time, I was silently defending him. Because I'm saying it's his friend. And, you know, you're taking away from the fact that you did something wrong. You're trying to make it look nice, like, you know, you and T was on a break and you did that. No. She told me. She'd been telling me. She always wanted. They just didn't. She always had a crush on B from she's young. So when she actually told me that it happened, I wasn't really surprised, but I was a bit surprised. And that, if she did not have envy, jealousy before with the relationship that my baby father and I had, boy, she sure did at that time. Because he was on her #1 hit list. But I just wasn't aware of it, that I would be the pawn. Him now, him just run right into it. Hi, good evening. Good evening. I don't know who Alexandra is, but good evening. I wonder if I'm a mother under one alias again. I started to wean her off, you know? Not too much in a conversation with her because I already saw where it was going. Not fully, but some of the things her talking about the past with it, you know, so certain things kind of threw me off, and I'm like, you know what? This is not for me. Me, same one. Welcome, mom. Love you. Wagwan. I'm like, no, that girl, and I'm my type of company this. But guess what? I was in a little deep because she would invite me and my children to certain gatherings that was happening up by the you know, co-op complex, or was it co-op or whatever, just housing complex, nice housing. You know, and my cousin lived up there as well. And I would see my cousin and just the children going and having fun, and we would sit down and talk. And those times I smoked marijuana too. You get me? So I was just in the socializing thing, and you get what I'm saying? That's before all of this came to place. And during that, I realized she was friends with my baby father's nephew's last baby mother, Shannon. This is where the plot thickens, guys. Not only is she that type, but now I was starting to see the type of girls they were, the Jezebel spirit, the familiarity with them and imposing in other people's relationship. Because how Shannon came about in his brother's life, it's the same way. His brother just had a child with the second baby mother. But Shannon didn't care. And she got pregnant very fast after. I just went to Jamaica one time. And when I came back from Jamaica, because I made my baby father's mother stay at my apartment and watch my two eldest boys, because I didn't have the funds. My grandmother had passed that time, 2005. And my daughter was not 2 as yet. And you know, you could travel with them free, right? When I came back from the funeral, I just see my baby father's nephew come there with this girl. And then I realized that she was pregnant because I see her in a maiden dress. She not even really have no belly yet. And she in a maiden dress. You know, pregnancy dress. First time I've ever seen her. First time seeing her. And I asked him when they were leaving. And she confirming it. But I later came to realize that this girl, his last baby mother, was mixed up. She in a everybody life. He has a next friend. Call him A. The friend's first baby mother has a whole lot of children. And she would sit down and she would tell me, right? How the girl that's the baby mother for A, just sit down and keep breed up. No, stop breed up and have all of these children. And I'm like saying to myself, but isn't that your friend? Yeah, talk about your friend. So you get what I'm saying? But it got even more where it was involving me now, because her and this Kim girl were having conversations about my life, my relationship with my baby father. I've told you guys already that my baby father had a child after my second born was born, right? And he denied it for a while until it came out, right? And him and that girl, the mother for that girl, for that child, sorry, him and that mother, that baby mother, wasn't involved and still hasn't after that happened, right? I know that. It's not something that would be hidden from me. You know what I mean? It's not something that I would cover up and say it didn't happen. He was back and forth with us. You guys should know me already, right? So that I know, right? He doesn't regret his child, but he's always, regretted what was happening and whatever and whatever and whatever. But say the Obia where the mama did a sling after she wasn't supposed to live with me and she pop up at my yard. You guys go watch Dealing with a Toxic Mother-in-Law and you'll get the full story on that. It's 4 parts. Dealing with a Toxic Mother-in-Law. And you guys will get the full on that. I'm not going to get into that right now. Right? So anyways, I was starting to hear from Kim. Because even though I was trying to break out the relationship, she was just making sure that she gave me information about what I didn't know that was going on. So my baby father got parole, and he was still in Kingston, Ontario, in Canada, in, say, a halfway house. But he was able to come out, and the children and I went up to see him, and we rented a motel for the weekend, and we spent time there. Went to Chuck E. Cheese and all of them stuff. Why is it that the conversation came up about him now seeing that child, his outside child, and wanting the child to come up to Kingston from Toronto to visit him? And I said, I'm not bringing the child. At that time, I was in the, still upset in my feelings because, come on, you cheated on me. We were going through a hard time. I knew what was going on, but whatever. Not knowing all of this spiritual wickedness or whatever was going on, right? But I was still in my feelings, somewhat still not accepting. I'm not going to be no stepmother. What? This child wasn't here when I came in. You get what I'm saying? Still in that type of mindset. So Kim somehow brought that conversation up to me. Oh, she knew about all of this going on. She prompted the conversation. So if he wants to see the child, you're not going to let him see the child? I'm like, why would I not tell him not to see his child? It's his child, whatever. Not knowing to the one when named Shannon, Carrie go bring come well in a conversation, because remember, Shannon is his nephew, my baby father's nephew's last baby mother. She in everything, okay, because of her baby father. So she has the inside scoop of what's going on with the mother-in-law, with me and my baby father, with the child out there. That conversation. Kim is going to let me know that what would you do if I told you that he did see that child? I'm like, what? He did see the child. Shannon volunteered to bring the child up to Kingston from Toronto, take the 2.5 hour drive to bring the child to go see my baby father. And they went to the same Chuck E. Cheese that you and the children went. And that this Kim tell me, this is what Kim is telling me. How Shannon knows said the same, because when my baby father went with her to the Chuck E. Cheese, he said, oh, I brought the kids there, my other kid, for Raheem's birthday. That's my big son. We went here, we came to this Chuck E. Him just saying that. But guess what? He's not innocent in it all, because he went behind my back and didn't make me aware that his so-called niece-in-law brought the child up. Those type of deceptive things. So even if it doesn't look that bad, just being a liar for no reason and a deceiver, something that's so minimal, which he could have said, you know what? I made my bro, because his nephew, they grew up as brothers. I made my bro's baby mother. I made Shannon bring the child up. And we went to Chuck E. Cheese, whatever. Simple. I said I'm not bringing, but because of the ignorance, okay? And the entitlement, and thinking they could do whatever they feel like doing as long as you don't know about it. That wasn't the only thing he did, because that caused a problem. Another thing, he would come home on the weekends. He got transferred later on. I think it was a year or so after, because this was a few years relationship, you know. I had moved and kind of not been in contact with the same Kim girl, but when I moved, we got back in contact. That's when all of this started coming up after the cheating, right? So now he's closer to where I live. Now I live in Kitchener-Waterloo, and he's in London, and he's working, but he comes home to us on the weekend, me and his children, our little family, I think. I'm thinking then. One weekend, the only weekend that he didn't come home, he told me he's working overtime, so he's not going to be coming home that weekend. I start getting messages on Facebook. This account with this girl looking like Asian girl with long hair and so, telling me, giving me a story how she's my baby father's girlfriend and how he gives her his paycheck when he works and whatever. Mind you, that I was aware. I knew about his pay and what he made, because I see in his pay stubs and whatever, and I knew where the money went. So that part, I was just reading and watching it, you know, and what he did from what he didn't do. And let me tell you, they say your man, you can't swear for nobody. But trust me, sometimes when you know, you know. Okay? Sometimes when you know certain things, you just know. Not like you can't be deceived, because they're deceivers and them can surprise you, but certain things is like, oh, where that girl here come from? It sounded more like she was trying to insult him than say, you know, she's in a relationship with this person and this person wants her and doesn't want me. Right? It sounds like she was more trying to tear him down and talk all kind of things about him and whatever, just to cause problems still, but to make him look like the worst possible thing. You get me? So I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, I didn't say anything about it. I called him, and I basically called him out on it and said, oh, you're so wicked and lie. You're working overtime and whatever. And he came out and told me what took place. Once again, his nephew and our baby mother, the nephew baby Shannon, his nephew and the baby mother Shannon picked him up at the bus station. He decided he was going to spend the weekend down at his mother, and he wanted to go out. He wanted to go to club. He probably knew that that wouldn't sit well with me. But instead of saying it to me, like the deceiver and the liar and the manipulator he is, he went behind my back and made his brother and the brother baby mother come the mix up, come and pick him up at the bus stop station, whatever, took the go bus from wherever, because where I live, again, is another 2.5 hours from Toronto, because they're always in Toronto. I feel them breeding ground that. And they went out to the whatever, and he's at his mother. And could I come pick him up? Mister, when you not reach back where you come from, or you get there. And me like a boo-boo, them time there. I don't remember what went on with the conversation and whatever. But I softened up and I went for him. When I went there to his mother's house, who that in a living room, well sit down and on phone. Well sit down like this and dep on phone. Mix up Shannon. Who she on the phone with? We'll talk about that soon. I said to him, I went there and I saw her in there and I said, let me just look on her, because when I started realizing that she was bringing news back to this Kim girl, I didn't say this part. She wrote something on Facebook and I went on it, and them time them ignorant bad. I'm going to tell her I figure SYM. You guys know what SYM means. Mr. My girl got SYM. She was talking about subliminals and subliminals and subliminals. And them time them Iggy. Because me realized that she a news carrier. And she a carry news to this girl. For this girl come back telling me. So me go upon it and me just say that. Because she realized I wasn't really dealing with her. And that bun her when me tell her that. So that make her, she was in code. So it came to me. She was the one who created a fake page, her and that girl, Miss Doorknob Kim, to come after me. Her for her personal, Kim because she want to get to him, and she want to mash up my baby father and I's relationship and cause problem. So when I saw her sit down, the spirit in me want to tear her up. But I tell him, come, I could go outside, go talk. And I showed him. A spirit just told me that it was her doing that. Especially when I went there and I seen her sitting down, well sit down. A report. You hear me? I forget the name when I call her back them time then. I gave her a name. Ratbat. Them name them I call her, make me give her them time there. I say, yes, Miss Ratbat. Monitoring demonic spirits. Yeah. Lucifer picnic them. Yeah. The head Jezebel are the one where I do the spiritual work. But the training, the ones in training, that was them. Right? Yeah. Miserable. Misery. Because I didn't know at that time that him brother did all have girl. I come stay at the two of them place, and while she in a bed asleep, him and girl in a living room. That is the first baby mother did tell me that. While Miss Shannon in the room sleeping in a bed, carry him and the girl, where I carry them for go party, where them a party with. Trees are crowd, did in a living. Them kind of dirtiness there. Them lifestyle that them a come from. You get me? So fear life did already miserable. So she was really trying to work to cause misery in her mind, even though he was openly giving them all access for them to fulfill their mandate. You get what I'm saying? Good night. Good night. Hi, my new friend. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. So I talked to him out there, and we left and we drove back home. This was the Sunday. I brought him back to wherever he was staying. Yeah, the halfway house. He was staying close to me. Why is it that Monday, bright and early Monday morning, Kim, the leading member of BTS, how would I say the leading entanglement figure of BTS, call me. Hey sis, what's going on? Oh, so you just run and go pick him up here? You run and go pick him up here? You run, go drive and pick... I'm saying to myself, Jesus have mercy, who set that dopey upon me, Father God? No, for a fact I know it was Shannon. If I didn't know before, for a fact, it was his brother's baby mother with our mix-up self. And as she did up on the phone when I went to get him, I'm mother yard. Well, sitting down quiet too, You can't just, can't talk because I'm right there. I'll spill out everything that's going on. So, Mr. My girl, what's your problem? What do you want, Kim? Oh, I slept with your baby father last night. On the weekend. No, not on the weekend. Mr. Really? Mr. Yeah? What? For real? Where? At a hotel. We go to a hotel. First she said them go hotel. Jesus have mercy. First she said them go hotel. I want to her. Hotel when him have him mother yard? Hotel when him have the lions then? If you carry the whole of them? When them rotate? This one to this one to this one to this one? Welcome place for all of the Jezebel spirit them? Come on now. Anyway, so I sit down and I listen and I say, yeah. And she said, we were gonna get a whole or something or another, but at his mother's house. So I start quiz her now. How the mother house look? Either she was on three-way with Shannon because she paused for a little bit and then she goes, the sofa is adjacent to the balcony and adjacent to the what? So then me can't bother. Guys, this is a new YouTuber, one of our YouTube family that I support as well. It's 210. Okay. Go over and check out some of his content. Where are you from again? I think it's Turkey. Yes. Turkey. He's from Turkey. Okay, brother. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Like up the stream. So me just call her up. Me say, my girl, who no sleep with you? Who don't sleep with you? Remember say the whole friend of them, you go from one to the other. Remember say them use you like a doorknob. As one open, the other one close, the other one open, the other one close, the other one close, the other one open. My girl, who on the strip you don't sleep with? Carry something new. I said, come with them time that I didn't have time for you. I said, what else you have to tell me? So what is this supposed to do? Hurt me? So what you sleep with him? I don't think him you did eat because whatever him go tell your boyfriend say you sleep with this one and that one and that one. My girl, me just call her out. Me just give it to her. Mr. My girl, come with something else. Come with a different news. Tell me say you have a pitney expecting or something because we know you're barren. God forgive me. Father forgive me for anyone that can't have children. But me didn't know that about her. I don't know. It wasn't something that she's told me. But from me and her, remember we were so-called associates friends. And she said did she get pregnant and lose it or dash it away or something like that before or whatever. But for the years where she there with T and she there with somebody else and whatever, me just use it and say, my girl, and say you're barren. Yeah. Me never said so nice either. Me say you're barren, BITCH. Come off on my phone. caught on. As he said, them a troublemaker. That was the end of that conversation. Why is it this tormented Jezebel? Because I was working in the nursing home at that time. Even days after I'm at work, the girl I ring down my phone. So I took my girl, I'm working right now. I'm at work. You want to call me on my break? I'll have time then. Not now, please. I remember I tell you on my break, yes, we did sit down and listen to her. Any mother who entertains such behavior is worse than a... Yo, when me tell you, say, the head witch, are them type of people there. Are them type of situation that she flourish in. She's even the head of bringing news. But with today I don't fear her day. But I did ask her about the situation and no such thing. Because as wicked as she is, she would talk. She might try go on like say, you know, when it suits her, she'll go on try take herself away. But she know every single thing we're going in at that place there. Me call it the WHOREHOUSE. From she and the man them were coming because everybody was she say her friend. She lay down with them. So you don't expect no different from the sun. And I saw the Jezebel spirit them just keep coming in. One after the other. Anything is allowed there. I don't remember, you guys don't remember, like I said, in my series that I did, dealing with a toxic mother-in-law, when I just met him, and that's the first thing he wanted to do, not the same day, the week after, or the weekend, whatever, when I went to his place, as we go upstairs, first time going into his house, as we go upstairs and go through the door, she that sit down around the table with our glasses on, so round table, ever study, where she study? Wickedness. Sit down. And it's him, hey mom. All she do is look up under the glass. And straight into the room him a carry me. Till I have to say to him, Jesus. I tell you no lie. I had to say to him, what? Because when we're in the room, him dead and him, you know, his friend was there and him to him friend and him friend gone. We never realized, but him to him friend and one get it. And I'm like, at least let me say hi to your mother. And say, okay, you want to say hi to mom? Got up with me and come, mom, she wants to say hi. And hi. Jesus have mercy. And straight back in the room. Regular thing them. Regular nasty life. It was a shock to me. Because I not grow up, so. Let me tell you no, me not perfect, but at the first type of lifestyle me ever see, well, loose like goose, so. And it's not because I'm trying to tear nobody down. I'm just speaking the God Almighty truth. I never see a lifestyle where there's no accountability. None whatsoever. And any and everything goes. All the time you hear any rebut or any, it's when it comes to Nikki and order and responsibility, accountability. That's all the time. Any other time, good and go. And them things say, oh, mom is cool or mom is just okay. And then them wonder, why them pitney and them boy and so out there just a destroy people life. Cause them loose like goose. And some of them are them mama allow it. I didn't say most of it, all of it. Some of them are them mama allow it. Yeah. No, things got even worse with me and the one when named Shannon. Because you see, when I realize anytime we go down there by the mother house and I see her, my spirit just get up. And one time his brother was there, and him and the baby mother, Shannon, and his brother were leaving. And me know blood a boil for the girl, And he's standing up and he's about to leave. And I say, yeah, hey, so and so, when you ever come up by Waterloo, we have some nice Waterloo girl up there for you, Come find a nice, decent girl right when she stand up there, right in her face. A problems me did a cause them time there. Me did ready for cause problem. I said, come on, come look for me. When you come look for me up at Waterloo, we have some nice girl up at Waterloo for you, And she's there. And she go outside. You see when him in there and he's talking to his brother, me just sneak out and just go to her up in the elevator. And one man just said, thump her in her face. I'ma go up in her face. Me say, yeah, you carry news, Ratbat. You love carry news, Ratbat. Carry this now. Go and go carry this now. Eh? You know no mouth when you're there by yourself. Go and go carry this now. You want to see the lamb. You want to see the little lamb. Silent of the lamb. Them time there. Eh? Only big and bad and tough when them in a them group. Eh? And it was after that now. Me almost get set up. Because the same baby father about him want go out. Want go out, make him brother, who is a part of the setup, tell him about party that's going on. And me now, not thinking. And me and him went to party. And Shannon and him brother come after, but they came with a guest. They came with a guest. One tall, tough, iron-looking man, woman. I don't. She. Face tough like it a grow muscle. Job on up here, up in a yai top. And them go on, and she go on. Yeah. I don't remember which video I did when I spoke about that. I did deal with her. Let's chat these. What is it again? Not gonna get too much into that one. Yeah. But you come out with day in the pot. Let me tell it. We have time. Let me tell it. So after that, no, did it. Come down to Toronto from Waterloo, him and I. The kids them, we're gonna stay down at the grandmother house, in mother house. So he said he wants to go, so and so his brother, nephew, whatever you call it, wants to go out. Telling about a party that's going on. And I say, yeah, okay. I was dressed the part because he said we want to go out. We came down, ready, and we were going to go back to our home and spend the weekend without the kids. The kids were going to stay down there. Them time they didn't know this woman I work our things, right? So all this that I'm talking about, this is prior. This is 2000 and what now? I don't remember. Probably 2010, 2008, 10, somewhere around those times. Him and I went to grab one of his friends. God rest his soul. And we went to the party and we're there. No, before that, sorry. We came downstairs. And brother and the baby mother Shannon came downstairs with him and I. My baby father went to go get the vehicle because it was raining. And we're in the lobby. And the brother goes now because he's over at a corner with the baby mother, you know. That is very disrespectful. You can't blame your children, father. Blame the mama. Should train him right. True. Real thing. Real thing. How he is 100 a million percent that evil. How he is a million percent that evil. Worse now that in 2019 I found out that it wasn't just pure. Because remember, you know, that same Shannon, remember I told she was coming to my house in a fine way for come to my house up at Waterloo before all of this transpired, you know. She was finding way to come at my house, even bringing her children them. Because she had two children before having a child with his brother. And because of my loving, open self, I was just on the phone with her one time talking. I think she called me for some or whatever reason and talking about wanting to do laundry and the. I'm gonna say, come, you can't come do laundry up here and whatever, because I lived in a townhouse complex. I lived in a townhouse, a 3-bedroom townhouse. 3-bedroom townhouse, had a basement, and you know, it was a co-op. And I had my own washer and dryer. So I said, come and bring the kids them. And they could, you know, the kids, while the kids them are having their fun and stuff, you can do laundry till our 1 hour pitney try drink bleach. I have to tell him, I don't know, down in the bay, I don't know what happened, and him take the bleach, take out the cover, put down him head. I have to run, grab milk and gear for give him and all of them. So the pitney them in my other 2 kids, them, the older ones, room, the boys, when they have their games and everything, I jump up on them bed and do all kind of thing. But they're kids, you know. You know, the kids them even start write note. After that day, the kids them write note and say, everyone is allowed in my room except for this and that. The 2 pitney them what she have before. Just out of control. You get me? No behavior. Because them Jezebel spirit, them not have no time. All them do are yell and scream off of them pin, even though I'm not perfect. And yes, when it kind of get to me, sometimes I would yell like, well, no, I want to them, everything about them is and then they're just ratchet. That's what you call ratchet. That is she. You get me? The Shannon. So she was coming up at my place at one point. And like I said, in the beginning when I said I'm trying to tell you everything that's, yeah, talk all kind of things. They don't change. And then even telling me one time he called and she was talking to him, my baby father, and then she was on the phone with her friend, and then the friend she three-wayed the friend. She just answered the call and whatever, and and whatever, and they were talking, and he's like saying to her, nobody don't have to give him no girl, and about the tattoo that I have on my foot, and I don't know how the conversation came up about my tattoo that I have on my foot. Conversation even come up about the tattoo when I put on my foot and put the boy name under after he gave me my daughter. After I had my daughter. Right? I felt so good. I'm like, okay, my 2 boys, I have them on me. My daughter is here now. Yeah, me put the father, put him, because, you know, yeah, I finally have a daughter. Feeling so proud and, you know what I mean? You get me? She's the only princess, whatever. We don't know long, whatever. But yeah, she had the first princess. Thanks be to God. You know what I'm saying? She's my princess. First daughter, only daughter I have. You get me? I was excited. That conversation even came up where she said, he must say him not mess up for him, nice clean skin, and da. All of these things were being discussed about me behind my back. Oh, them people here have so much time and just on me. What them so interested in me, so? I'm telling you guys, I tell about the monitoring spirit, the evil eye. Nothing but the mama send her to come watch me. Because she was coming up there too to tell me what them time I thought her and I were bonding. Because she's telling me the plans that my mother-in-law has for me. Before she and Kim come together and decide that they're going to come for me. She was telling me that. If anybody tried to come between her, that is the mother-in-law telling Shannon, if me thinks that me can come in between her and her son, my baby father, what and what she not gonna do from when this girl come to me and I want me. But I wasn't looking into it that deep at that time. Because I'm thinking, she know they nowhere close to me. Me don't want her in my yard. You know what I mean? Make she go and chat off her mouth. All of these stuff. But anyways, like I'm saying now, when we were in the lobby, and he went to get the car, and the brother and Shannon over in the corner, and he's looking at me. I'm just standing up there, and I'm just standing up and waiting. Me not bother nobody, They're over there. I'm just standing up, facing the door, waiting for my baby father to come with the car. Nah bother nobody. Him now go open up his mouth. I could cut the tension in here. It's so tense, like what's going on is like it's either you guys are gonna, them instigator, we're going like they're not doing anything. I saw the brother is a snake too. Remember me telling him it's a snake. He was well aware. He knew the friction that was going on between his baby mother and I. She already made talks of her plans for me. Him no start this now. Is either you guys are just gonna hug and make up or just duke it out. I say that. And the reason why I say that, because I say, right then and there, I don't want no friend from no Jezebel. I already learned enough and seen how they work, how they move, what they are capable of. I wanted none of that. And when she hear me say that, some people just love talk. Some people she feels strength now, God, baby father dead, Some people just love talk and run off their mouth, all right? And people just, and that's how she go on, because she a tough girl, bad girl, because she carry one of her friend, them go, one girl with him, her baby father, did I sleep with, and knock on the girl house, and she and her friend beat up the girl in the ear, so the girl go hospital, even mess up the girl a little bit. Girl was going to school for nursing. Who tell me all of this? The nephew's first baby mother, because her and I thought was really close. Until whatever happened. That's the next one. I also share that in dealing with a toxic mother-in-law and in, I'm not the only one or the same one. Her name is Kim too. His brother's first baby mother, her name is Kim. But the Kim in this situation is just somebody that my baby father and two of his friends have all been with. Oh, Jesus. Mix up and blender and turmoil and nastiness. Corruption, God. Yeah. She, Miss Shannon, work with our group, with our Cumbalo. She can't do nothing without our gal them. But them can gang up on somebody. So this night, she didn't have plan for me. Because when we went to the party, like I said, my baby father and I go pick up his friend, and we went to the party and we're there. Baby father never did not feel too good. I think he was under the weather. But I was a smoker them times. So me did even I try sneak in at the club. We're there in at the back and we lean up and he's on the wall and me in front of him. Them times they are going like me can dance and and having fun and on him and there and whatever. them come to the club now. I'm expecting his brother and Shannon to come. I see an extra male, which is also my baby father's acquaintance, and that's the brother's friend, closer friend, whatever. But one next tall, trapped in, like I said, man-looking female. And she come in, and they come. Me and my baby father is here, and his friend is over here. But they have to stand up right in front of us. Not so, but right in front of me, and them did they talk. She did it stand up, and you can't tell. She Shannon right here, so the friend, or she here and the friend over here, and she's there and they're talking. Yeah, map out and yeah. You know when Jesus come on, Jesus stand up there and Judas just come and kiss Jesus upon him. Kiss Jesus. The brother do that. Come and mention. The brother did that. Come to his brother, go to his brother and whisper something in his ears. That's what the brother did. And then my baby father now, he's behind me, so him coming on my ears and, oh, this guy's telling me that Shannon is pregnant. So she come a club with her friend and a young belly. And the friend is in front of me. Music a playing now. But the type of dance the friend is doing, me don't know what kind of, I never seen nothing like that yet. That's how she's going on and coming back, coming close to even like she want to step on me. Till I'm looking back at my baby father like, what is? How I gone? And he's there and he just look at me like shaking his head. You know when you have somebody see something because you know of what's going on and you know something is up. That's the look. Him and I looked at each other. I look back and him look at me like, them never know say me carrying. Cause when me go there me already know say me have enemy cause the one when name Kim I go on like she have badness. So me have my ratchet. But my ratchet probably this big and it's silver. You just pull it out. And I say, no, if me push that under the titty, the metal detector thing, I go get that. So I now carry the ratchet in there. I'm going to know which girl I go feel froggy. So I just carry my pepper spray. I just push it under my titty and fix the bra, fix the big long titty, my slippers them. Fold up my slippers over it. So when them security I check, them can't feel it and I saw me going. So when me see that I go on now, I just turn around to him and go so. Take that out and just sing it down in my waist because I had on a tights. I'm just there we are dance and I take off my shoes. I so dance and I go on with it. And I go on with it. Yeah. And I go on. Till then I look a bit and my ear song I play. Put on back my shoes now. Hear one song I play. Because they used to call the Shannon, either she or the Kim, but the Shannon one, the Jezebel there. She was doing it. Used to call my phone during all of this before it went to this climax. And flush toilet in my ears, call private, cause she have my number. Call private, flush toilet, call and then the ear play the music. This song was out at that time. Come touch me now. Touch a button now. I think a Cartel sing that song. Come touch me now. Touch a button now. I know where you come from and where you going go. Come touch me. Something like that. Why that song they start play? Me say yes, story come to bump. Yes, father. Say no, say to me no, say she did I do it them time there. Me with my extra self, put on the boot when me can't walk in. I'm a go so. Then turn the girl have belly, you know, see me. Walk and go on and spin me roll and come up in now. Touch a button now. Touch a button now. And where you come from. And when me a pass them, come tell me just spin me roll. Come to me now. Touch a button now. And where you come from and where you going go. And I walk go back. Almost broke my foot. Because the heel. Jesus, I feel embarrassed when that happened. But so when me I laugh, I go back and reach back. Why, Miss He, she? What? Hey. And his brother and the brother friend are holding her and pushing her. Come no. Cause me do that. Cause she and Shannon stand up. So me I make them know wherever them a try. Come touch me now. Come touch. You see me? But when I go back and stand up, me and my baby father just stand up there so. Them time me stand up, take off back shoes, have pepper spray, and sit down, stand up and watch, What go on there, so? Me and him just stand up there and them a go on a frolic and a go on like them a idiot. She a go on like she, what? And I go on. Till them so-called calm her down. Party done now. Take pictures. I wanted to take picture. I went to go take picture. He didn't want to take picture. That was fine. Take picture and time to leave. We're going out to leave. And I see the girl one side stand up there, so. Go on like she now look for me when we are past ago. And the Shannon stand up over our next side. Stand up. And just stand up. One at one side, one at the other side. She stand up closer to where the line is. Because we have to line up to come out of the club. So, we're in the passage, and my baby father is in front of me, and me I hold on upon him hand. Because them time there, me can't walk in my boot, and the boot bother me, me can't wait to go take it off. So I'm walking, and I'm holding his hand. I have his hand behind, and I'm holding his hand and walking up behind him. And then I stand up behind him. I don't stand up for a good 2 seconds. All me feel is whoop. One kick up in my bottom. One kick straight up in my bottom. I think it all reach down on my private. Right up, under, right under the foot. This part, whoop, right up there. And my turn is like almost like slow motion. And I turn around. Because him realized what I'm doing. I say, I will just kick me on my bottom. Because he's still in front of me, I'm a leg on him on. And I walk, because he's in front of me and I'm behind him. So this is the line. And I came out the line and I walked straight down the line looking in every single body face. Going down the line and I'm asking, who kicked me in my bum? Who kicked me in my bottom? So when I go down and I see a familiar face, I know say that which kick me in my bottom. Yo, I saw me hold my hand. Whichever one. I saw me hold my hand. And I saw my hand reaching her neck and I just push her out of the line. And we are kicking at them bottom. Yeah, I saw me drag her out of the line. Me don't know if me hold her so or me just push her. Me just know my hand just grab and go boom out of the line. I said, we are kicking at them bottom. And she said, what? And you see, she forgot to say, me just grab out the pepper spray. And me just go so, I done me did one, done it pan her. Everybody in there and at Jesus, my pepper spray. Mighty God, a pepper it again. Them did I say the other word. A pepper spray, she spray. A pepper spray. A mace. A pepper spray. Everybody I make nice and everybody reach out to the front, out of the club. And we out of the club and rain and fall and me say my head out same way. Me just start zip down the shoes. Me start zip down the shoes and take off the shoes and my socks in the rain. Me zip down the other shoes and take it off. And me have it in my hands and baby father start get upset with me. Pepper spray, oh my God. Like, learn to aim. Him start to get upset with me. I say me fi learn to aim. No, says it's the fume from the spraying. Cause the way I get upset, me never just hold it and just keep it still. I saw me set in her face. The way of the anger that was in me. We shouldn't just hold it straight, so. I saw me set. And she's out there talking to her friend. We set her up. We carry her to come fight war, which she don't know about. Shannon, pepper spray, Shannon. Pepper spray, Shannon. And Shannon like a big idiot just stand up there. The head Jezebel. We love set up people life. You hear me? And them out there, I take off my shoes and have my shoes in a one hand and the pepper spray in the next hand. I say, yeah, you're lucky, say I just that. And we start walk off to go to the car. At that time, I start seal out SYM. Yo, at that time, I start seal out SYM. Me, I'll start nice it up. Go and sucketh your mothereth. You get, basically, go and your mother. As some I'll start do it. The way I'm gonna stop lace it on her. Go, your mother, go, your mother dirty girl. How we are kicking at them, but my girl, but that's all I couldn't say. The anger that was in me. And now we're walking up to go to the car. This girl, a fella. Till my baby father start arguing with her, like, my girl, go where you're going. Why you coming? You want to fight? Like, what? And him start asking, you want to fight? You want to fight? She a talk about, yeah. I'm like, he's like, what? Why you keep arguing? Go to the car. But me now go to the car and turn my back. I'm walking backwards, still looking, because I'm not going to let them attack me from behind. Till we reach a point, we stand up and talking and going, and she's telling my baby father, well, yo, don't talk to me. My guy, don't touch me. Don't let me have to call my man. You see how these Jezebels work? Now she's telling him, don't talk to her, don't touch her before she has to call her boyfriend. You know, when her boyfriend comes, it's not going to be no fist fight, nothing. They're not going to be in the fist fight, the type of evil that is going on. It's more of a pie fight. And someone's not coming out alive, or both. But at this, Miss Shannon instigate and want. And come and share and his own nephew, brother. I come tell him about, oh, Shannon is pregnant. When I think about it and think back after, I'm like, I just set up that. Oh. So Shannon pregnant, so Shannon not forget touch. She bring her friend. And arguing, I'm standing up here and the girl is there, she's still, and she's like, drop your pepper spray then, drop it. I said, my girl, move from me, about drop pepper spray. I don't know why I never just spray her again and go on about my business. I don't know why I didn't do that. But before that could happen, Shannon over here, so she's in front of me. The girl Shannon lick me on my head over here, so lick me on this, lick me with something and run. Run! Go towards the cars, them that's parked. And me chase her down, and I don't even think I really touch her good. I barely tap her in her head with one of the boot them. Me just go coink. Barely. Cause my thought was to come right back out of the cars, them. Cause me no want that one day run. I don't want the friend to run, come behind me if they attack me from behind. So when me chase her down and lick her, in my mind I'm thinking, no, get back out there. So she barely got no touch. And when I came back out there, no one thing and what's going on, my girl come and punch me. Hey, the punch me, everything drop. Shoes, pepper spray, everything. I just hold me two and them and go so. And grab her in her head. I just grab her in her ear and sink my finger them so, like this. I saw me grab onto the ear. When me grab onto the head and the ear, I saw me set her and I saw me a push her. Or a pull. Sorry. I grab her so and draw her all the way up to one car and fling her upon the car. The fling where we fling upon the car, me and her both. And then me just hold her and still in her head and me just drop her down upon the ground. When she draw down and me drop upon her too, I'm at the foot of this girl's foot. And me just have one hand still and me a climb up upon her till me reach up here so I can tell you she's taller than me. And you see that, Anya? Me just get a good grip. I just make sure I get a good grip till all of this is rubbing off on the concrete, rain and drizzle and everything. And so when I hold her and set her and make sure her head set good and well firm, I just have the Anya. And me say I feed her so till me tired. All she a pull away. And the girl tough and strong, you know. All she a pull away, so me I use the hand and I hold it back. And every pull she pull me here one more. Bam! Me say I punch her till me tired. Till me fist start loosen up. And one time me punch and my hand go slip in her girl mouth. And the girl start tear off the whole of my finger. I bite off my finger. And me say me feel me hand at my finger come off and all me I do. I draw out my finger out of the mouth same way. So when I get the finger out, I just hold her head good and rest my hand on her face and turn her jaw good to me. And when I turn her jaw to me, I just sink me to kiyaka them in her cheeks. Aye! And bite her back. Me sink down my teeth and bite. I swear to me I draw flesh when me I come off of it. I never know so meanwhile my baby father over there so I hold off Shannon. He's like, yeah, the whole time I'm over there and I'm like, this Nikki's still on this girl. He said the whole time I'm there. That's what I said before, that he always say, oh, they underestimated you, babe. They underestimated you. Over there with her, I hold she off. Him say one at the time, him couldn't bother because she still a try fight for come and him have to just lift her up and just seal her down on the ground. At that time, she sit down, she no move. So she get a lick in her behind, couldn't lose her baby, her daughter. Because her daughter did born with that pregnancy. I run come and fight for fight. Demon. Yeah. Him say him pick her up and just slam her down on the ground and she no get up from then. And when him look me still over there on the girl. But while him over there, so people were around us and them sister me nah come off her, me suck on to her same way. And you know what the people them do? Lift me. Me still hold on to her when them a pull me. Me still a hold on to her. And pull me off. And left me on the ground, pull off so. And the girl get up. And all me see is when the girl foot raise up and go so boom. And kick me. And then I'm head and one of them kick me. And my head just go boop and lick back. And me get up same way me get up. All when that happen, me get up at them and all that I road cause police sirens start hear sirens. No know who call police. But them tell me say, where you go? Where you run go? Where you run for? The adrenaline that was in me and the kick when me get did make me want to tear her up even more. You see when me see the one when him Shannon after that? I never see nobody look frightened so yet in my life. You know when them stand up and them go like nothing not go on them good? I never see nobody who could have run out of them skin, but them want to stand up and look brave. Yeah. Them Jezebel there. Me not get in a fight with nobody. Me not put myself in a situation where me and nobody have no physical fight. The only kind of crossiness me ever come between and come involved with is from dealing with that boy. and him mother and them Kumbalo, that little group is like over there, so it's pure crossesness over there. Yeah. Them walk with crosses because that's them don't allow crosses in them life. I tell myself, say, me no need no friend from nobody. She turned horse a kick. Eh? Yeah. Yeah. And the only thing that me upset about. Yeah. She start with the kick. Because when I was in the line, she kicked me first. But she a kick. I don't know who she thinks she is. A kick. Kick. The girl kick me and run, go stand up in the line. She was standing up at the side. A pre, while our friend there stand up over that side. The Shannon, the coward. Them coward Jezebel, yeah. That's why I said it before I start, God help me so I don't get into my emotion and whatever. Yeah. Because I allowed them in my life. She wouldn't be able to get so close if I didn't think I was doing something good. And allowing this Jezebel in my life, all in my house. And the doorknob. First of all, if he had prompted me and let me know, he couldn't let me know that he had history with her. You get me? Because what you do I make me know the person where you did what, when I was unaware. Doing things that I'm not aware of. And them dirty lifestyle that him come from. Dirty lifestyle. And when you talk the truth, them don't want to hear it. But they know it's the truth. Dirty, filthy life. Bacteria filled. Just a run from one to the other. So God had to deliver me from that. Trust me. The Lord had to deliver me from that. I went through too much because of this person. I was involved in too much because of this one person and the people that he's associated with, starting from the head. Monitoring spirits, evil eyes, Satan's workers. But thank God for the lessons. That's why I'm able to sit down and tell you now. Oh, I got swooped into it. And from each side, oh, them try swallow me up. When them not try attack me physically, them a try attack me emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Them say when them can't beat you physically, and because the witch can't beat me physically, she had the number one, so she'd go for the spiritual. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope you can take something from what I spoke about today. Thank you for your interaction. And thanks be to God, I overcame some of those times where I could have lost my life more than once. Many times. But for the grace of God. and his warring angels that he had over me, protecting me. They coming like them a friend. They coming like they're so yes, and the kids and yeah, come here. You want to go here? Come here. Draw you in, draw you in, draw you in. Demons, them. Demons. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. God's willing, next week, same place, same time. Stew peace time, my princess. I enjoy every moment. Thank you so much. Thank you. Stay strong, people, until we meet again. You too. You too laugh at me. Keep the faith and big up. Love you, Mom. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great evening and a great weekend. See you next week. Same time, same place, right here. Let's do something different next week. What are we going to talk about? Send me some suggestions, guys. I'm going to look for a topic, but send me some data. Just finished work there. We'll talk about the next one next week, okay? Love y'all. Got to see this area. I wonder if my friend is there. She's not there. Bless up on herself. Love you guys.